Hello, I'm Ben Barnes, Director of IT Services here at McLeod Software. Today I'd like to take a moment to discuss McLeod's application hosting solution. Some of the economic benefits from a financial standpoint would be no capital expense. And what I mean by that is not just the initial capital expense, but in 3 to 5 years when your equipment, your server, your network has reached its end of life, you have to repurchase those pieces of equipment. Well, with the McLeod hosting solution, from a financial standpoint, it's a fixed fee every month. You have no capital expense, no depreciation on your part at all. So that's really the big financial benefit for going with the hosted solution. From a business standpoint, the business benefits would be scalability. Customers are consistently opening new offices, making some mergers. So from a scalability standpoint, if you brought on an additional company, it's a matter of a quick call to our support staff, and then that scalability and expandability becomes instantaneous. From an IT, one of the main IT standpoints would be from a disaster recovery standpoint, as well as freeing your IT resources to do things for your company that are needed on a daily basis instead of having to also manage the equipment to run the LoadMaster and PowerBroker products, as well as the database administrator needed for all of those products. Other standpoints, you don't have the need for physical needs, power, heating and air conditioning. You don't have to have a separate room. We see customers all the time that have their hardware sitting beside a water heater or sitting in the bathroom. Or, that eliminates all the risk of hosting the actual server there at your site. Really, the only thing you need is an internet connection. And with that internet connection, you connect to the hosted solution. You can be anywhere in the country. You don't have to be in your office to gain that access. So it's secure, it's reliable, and it's very scalable from that point of view. Natural disasters are really the smaller part of that. Physical failure is the larger part of that. But recently we had one, and they had a little older equipment. They had a 4-year-old server, and they called IBM, which their server was from IBM. It took IBM 24 hours, which is IBM's contract, to get a hard drive on site. IBM came out with the hard drive and put it in, and then it took the customer 2 days to recover their data because they couldn't find where they had been doing the right backups. So they suffered a lot of outage time trying different backup policies to find out where their backups were. And that's just one example. So in total, they were down about 36 hours. That span crossed driver settlement payroll event. Direct deposit was affected. All their EDI was affected. So when you start talking about more than 2 or 4 hours for most of our customers, there starts to be some soft dollar loss of revenue, as well as it quickly adds up to be a little harder dollar loss of revenue that can be easily tallied in the end. We are guaranteed that if there is any equipment failure on our part, it's a 1-hour recovery process, and that process is to get the equipment back up and running. So the most that a customer would be without service to the LoadMaster, the PowerBroker, or Document Power LTL product would be an hour of equipment failure. Our webinar that's coming up in March that I'd say please don't miss because it's going to be great. We'll go into detail on all the benefits and how we actually do this. The users conference will have a good session. So for all those customers who are thinking about coming to the conference, it's a good time for them to come. They get a lot of information there. As well as, just call your inside sales rep. They'll set up a demo and probably put you in touch with myself to actually do a physical demo of the product.